Hornets, and thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the law of sines using the ambiguous case to find two solutions. This is my second attempt, and my hope is that I can make this quick and easy. First step that we have to do is recognize this does have two solutions, and it is from the law of sine, and we've already checked our height and found that our height is smaller than 30.6. I'm going to draw my triangle the way I've asked people to do it over again. You always want to put your acute angle in the bottom left. Call it 31.9 degrees. Opposite that angle is 30.6. And then we have the side that will go up, slanting upward. This allows us to find our height easily. We're then going to call this side angle P, M, and angle Q. Let's put down our information that we're going to be locating. Angle M, angle P, angle Q, lowercase m, lowercase p, and lowercase q. These are the sides that we're going to be finding. We'll have to locate Q, and we'll be finding angle P and angle Q. We are given 31.9 degrees. I'm going to fill in side M is 30.6 and P is 37.9. We're then going to repeat this. These are solutions 1. And then we're going to put down over here solution 2. I'm now going to repeat the information that I already have. 31.9 degrees, and we have 30.6, 37.9. Now we know we're going to be finding P first. This is the side that swings over and will allow us to find the supplement for P2 solution. We're now going to have to take a look at this based on our information. Notice that we are given M and M. So we're going to start off by taking the sine of M, and that is the 31.9 degrees. We're dividing it by the 30.6, and it equals our angle sine of angle P over 37.9. We're now going to solve for P. This will give me the arc sine of 37.9 times the sine of 31.9 degrees. We're dividing that by 30.6. This will give us angle P. We're now going to put this directly into our calculator as we've done before. Please make sure that you are in degree mode. Once you've got that, do second sine alpha y equals to get the fraction. 37.9 sine of 31.9 degrees over 30.6. Hit enter, and I'm going to immediately store this in alpha A so I have it in some place. I'm then going to put it onto my list. I'm now going to take 180 degrees. I'm going to subtract at the 31.9 degrees and then subtract alpha A. This gives me angle Q, which I want to store, and I'm going to store it in alpha B. We have 107.2179, and this is our degrees. Now keep in mind I am truncating all of my values. If you wish to round it to the nearest value, you can go to the nearest 1,000, which will make this 107.2180. It's up to you. Alrighty. We're now going to have to find our side Q before I find second solution. So in order to find that, what I want to do is set up the sine of 31.9 degrees is to the 30.6 equals the sine of angle Q, which we put into B, and we're going to find our side Q. When we solve for Q, you should end up with 30.6 times the sine of Q divided by the sine of 31.9. This is degrees. I'm therefore going to put this into my calculator. Alpha y equals gives me the fraction. I have 30.6 sine of our alpha b, which was our q value, and we're dividing it by the sine of 31.9. Hit enter, and we now have that side 55.3114. I'm now going to find my supplement to angle P, which I stored in alpha A. 180 minus alpha A. This will give me my next solution, which I'm immediately going to put into D. Let me store that in alpha D. I put it in I. Alpha D. There we go. We now have it stored. I'm going to put this down as 139.1179. Once again, you can round it if you prefer. I am truncating. I'm now going to take 180 degrees. I'm going to subtract the 31.9, and I'm then going to subtract alpha D. This is now my angle Q, 8.9820 degrees. I'm going to store this in alpha E, and I can now go to the same problem that we had here. We're going to find our Q2. Q2 is found by 30.6 times the sine of Q2, which is our alpha E, divided by the sine of 31.9 degrees. I'm going to put this into my calculator exactly as I see it and write it down. Alpha y equals gives me the fraction 30.6 sine of alpha E divided by the sine of 31.9 degrees. We then write down our second solution, 9.0406, and we have our answer. This is finding two solutions with the law of sines. If you are still struggling with trying to figure out the number of solutions, please look at that video and you will find out how to find the number of solutions using the law of sines in the flowchart, working with obtuse versus acute angles. Thank you very much. I hope this was helpful. Please, if you liked it, please click like so that I know that I have done a better job. And if you have complaints, please make sure you write them down. That will make it a lot easier for me to figure out how to improve. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Cheers. Bye-bye now.